Welcome to Surroundead. Now, this is a game that's in early access. I've played a slight amount, sort of familiar with sort of the mechanics, but I want to do sort of kind of like a playthrough. I've got a new character here. I mean, this game's quite generous in the settings. They kind of let you kind of direct how your game's gonna go. You can change the settings on what sort of loot you get and how much you like. What's the common and what I'm gonna do quickly is turn the fucking sound down. That'll be a start. Um, let's get the audio right down. That'll give us a wee starter. So this game, it plonks you in the middle of nowhere. All you have is a knife, and you sort of just set yourself up from there. So it's kind of for me, it's a scary sort of aspect, you know. You haven't really got much help, not really a tutorial as of yet, and it's kind of just survive. Um, so you want to get some more loot as quick as we can. I'm going to take as many of these as I can down. And these guys drop loot. Now, you want to grab pretty much everything straight off the bat. Everything you can. We want to get a backpack as soon as we can. Let's get rid of this guy here. But what I've noticed is the only really way early game you can get around is not by running in loud. It's by picking the zombies off one by one. Look at that, a gun. That's exactly what we need. Yeah, so we're not gonna... Another thing too is you might feel like rushing these search containers. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. End up having a bunch of zombies running in. I mean, the amount of zombies that can hear you in the surrounding area is insane. So we're gonna put some of this away. I'm gonna grab some food. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that in there. Just gonna search everything. A can opener. Excellent. So now we're running out of space. We really need a bag. I'm gonna I'm gonna leave that in here. It'd be very nice to find a bag. Hunting rifle or a shotgun? That's the real question. That takes 308. We've got 9mm. We're not gonna get the shorts on. We're not gonna need a. Well, we'll take the flare anyway. We've already got a knife. Yeah, well, we're not gonna take another knife. I can't really take the cloth and a flashlight. We'll take the flashlight. So when we find a battery, we can stick a battery in there. So let's stick the settings, get this audio up a little bit more. Get the ambience up. We're not going to have the music on. And that's okay. And hopefully there's something decent up here. I'm going to quickly rush search. That was not a good idea. I don't know why I did it, but hey ho. No, we're not going to need any of these. So when you find things like random tools and things like that, they're very good for... we're going to take this... Oh, a GPS. That's excellent. And we can see where we are on the map. Yeah, that's excellent. So now we've got a GPS. We can see where we are on the map, which before you couldn't. And there's a safe zone here. Now, when it comes to finding somewhere we want to permanently stay, I'm thinking, I know there's somewhere around here, which is a really nice place to stay. But you can pretty much set up a base location anywhere. So if we find somewhere that looks ideal, then that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to use. So that's this place looted. We're going to go downstairs now. Got no ammunition for our shotguns yet. Just have a quick scout around. So there's another building here. That's good. Any loot? No. Let's loot this place up. We're going to eat that energy bar. Lamp. Office shirt. Yeah, nothing we need. What we're going to find over here? Let's get this fridge looted. Oh, a water bottle. So we're going to need to make some space here because the water bottle's going to be essential. Going to need some water. We've already got a can opener. I think they stack. No, they don't stack. What we got in here? Nothing useful. Upstairs, please give us a bag. That'd be very nice of you. Oh, some books. Let's read that. Let's read that. So they're very good for skills. We're not going to empty that because we don't actually have space for it. Yeah, skills are very, very essential to this game. So I'll show you quickly. When you go into your J to open up the journal, I think. Yeah, so J opens up the journal. So if you go to skills, I've got 1 point so far. And as you read books and you know, you level these things up and you go about and do things, gain XP, these things then become very essential. Allow advanced lock picking, so you can pick advanced locks. So you can kind of get the gist of how this all goes. Explosives do more damage and so on. So as you progress, they are very essential. So I've just made some noise there. That's not good. I've got 3 bullets in that, as you can see. I might have a zombie running up behind me in a second, so... plaid black shirt, I'm actually going to use that because I like black. Black is my favorite shade. Almost caught myself out there. Yes, there's nothing there that we need. Perfect. So I'm going to pull out the knife again. And we're going to progress. We're going to go towards the trader. That's the plan anyway. So we want to go this way. And we want to go to the right when we go to this crossing. So there's a little an encampment over here. Now, is this an irradiated zone? It is an irradiated zone, so we're going to avoid that. We're going to go over here. So you can tell it's an irradiated zone because when you scroll in, it's black. Horrible black. But yeah, we're gonna head across this road, loot along the way, and head to the outpost because that's when we're gonna kind of get ourselves together, see what equipment we can get ourselves. You know, just need basic essentials. We're gonna end up selling most things so we can get the what they call credits, which are for legendary items. So money's not really going to be an issue in the game. Later on, anyway, that is. We're going to loot this gas station as well, actually. So there is 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a shotgun. We might draw some more in, but that was useless. Hello. I'd like my knife, please. Hopefully we don't die. We're going to run away. So that was a pretty close call. The shotgun was not the best idea. I'm a bit stupid for that, but I'm going to quickly use these. And I'm going to take these guys out. Because I do want that gas station. With any luck, these... Yes, perfect. They've got some pistols on them. And some ammunition for the pistol. So we're going to consume the water. Get rid of the bottle. I'm going to keep the ammo. And it has got a magazine in it already. Which is lovely. Oh, I forgot we need to actually take the magazine out. Put the ammunition in and pop the magazine back in. Okay. I think that's this gas station ready to loot. So this is all going to be fuel. We don't want any of that. Not that we have space for it. That's going to tell me if anyone else is left, I suppose. Don't think there is. So there's going to be some more food in here. Eat a couple candy bars here. I might actually swap them for this. Actually, does that stack? Yeah, it does. Got some more water as well. I'm not going to take the water because we need this 12 gauge unless we reload it. Yes, perfect. And then we'll take the water. The water. What's next here? Now here's the thing. Going into where we're about to go, yeah, it's going to be a hard loot, but I'm going to need a backpack, I'm going to need some other things, so it might be worth me going in there. In fact, it'll definitely be worth me going in there. I'm going to just play it slow, try and pick a zombie off one at a time, and we'll see if we can get some first loot. Some basic loot, shall I say. We've got a bit to start off with. Hunting rifle, shotgun, pistol. But going loud early on, you don't really have the ammunition to be dealing with everything that comes your way, especially considering you want to save your ammunition. So I'm gonna pop the knife out. I'm gonna go stealthy as possible and get as much good loot as we can. There's a zombie in here. A couple zombies in here actually. Grab the candy bars. See, we don't really have space for all of this. One at a time, please. Some more 12 gauge, so I'm going to take the water out. And then we're going to grab that 12 gauge as well. Or should I say reload? Oh! That's not what we want. I keep forgetting about that. And we're actually going to... Oh, I don't know. I think the water's more important. So that's 20 damage is 17 per pellet. That's 20 per pellet, so we're going to keep that one. What is the damage on us? 22. Okay, so we're going to take the knife out. We're going to pop that in there. And we'll leave the knife in there. We'll leave the 12 gauge in there as well. Yeah, and kind of want the water. The water. We'll drink it as well. Now we've got a bat. Now we can do a bit more damage. Whatever you do, oh, so that's really good for water. A lunchbox. That is important because then we can pop that in there. So lunchbox is essential. You get different things, like you can get medic bags, which you can pop all your medical supplies in. A toolbox, which you can pop all your tools in. Just save space, and that's pretty good that way. So we're gonna aggro this zombie real quick. Oh, I don't think they can aggro on top of a till. What have we got? Oh, lovely. Got another lockpick. Some more bandages. So that's actually really important. A sleeping bag. That can go in there. We are going to use that, and then we're going to pop the sleeping bag in there. So we can actually go to sleep as soon as it hits night. Anywhere, we can find a spot in here, sleep, and the morning will come just fine. Read those, or we'll use that. Trash bin battery, we can put that in the torch. Or we've got another 2, don't really have the space for that. Another can opener, we'll put that in there as well. Some whiskey, I thought we could put that in there, but no. So I kind of want to avoid this store now and go for somewhere that's got a bag. Oh, I've been seen. See what he's got. A knife. What else have we got? Trash bin. Oh, see, that's better than that. So unfortunately we can't carry 2, but that's okay. We'll read as many of these as we can. And let's see if we can get ourselves a bag. We'll take this out. So there's got to be a bag in here, surely. That is all we need right now. I keep stressing that we need a bag. Hunting boots, probably better than our boots. We'll get a hat on. We'll get some gloves on. Blue cargo pants with slot of 8, so we can now get some more things. That's very good. Black gloves. I like the style. Tracksuit pants, black shirt. We're gonna go for the black shirt. Still no bag, but that's okay. Duffel bag, just as we were speaking about it. Got the best bag we can get. That's perfect, just what we need. Don't think there's anything back there. This place looted. So I'm gonna move on to this room here. Don't think there's anything in here to loot. Oh, there's something here. Okay, so I don't know. We might just take some of this just to sell. Anything that looks like we can sell it. Water purification is very important, actually. Gonna get this on as well. Get some rope. I might slowly, I think we might have time, I'll check. I might slowly just clear this place, get as much loot as we can. Because, yeah, why not, right? If we've got the time, let's look at the journal. What time of day is it? 4. Okay, so we might just sleep here. We might slowly clear this place and sleep here. Get as much loot as we can. Might as well take this. We'll take the radio, we'll take some purification and cloth. Some more ammo. Obviously, we don't want to be taking clothes, and that's not really worth our time. That's okay. Let's move on to the next area. So, yeah, I'm going to clear downstairs. I'll go to the left here first. Let's get rid of this woman. That's her dead. Look at the difference in damage there. That's excellent. Get this. So if I remember correctly, there's actually a military crate upstairs. And we're going to unload ammo and take the magazine out as well. Just so we can use it. Oh, I thought I heard a zombie aggro. Oh, medical supplies. Nice. That's good to see. Let's go back in here. So we're going to want the food. Pop that in the lunchbox. We'll take the pistol as well. Read as the book. Yeah, we can read both of them. Take that. Take the oil. Take the water. So we can use the water purification on the dirty water. Boom, just like that. And that makes it safe, clean water. And let's grab some more food. Let's get that in the lunchbox. And we won't worry about broken glass and odd bits and bobs like that. I'm now... Oh, sledgehammer, 40 to 45. So I don't like the stamina drain on a sledgehammer. However, they are very useful late game. You can break things that in your base look off, you know, which is very good. Take all of that. So I'm going to be leaving that. Even though the damage is better, I'm going to be leaving it. I'm actually going to run back through after I've cleared this place to the little shop over there and grab as much food that we left behind as we can, sorry. Because the more we fill this lunchbox, the better. If we've got too much food, we can sell it, and that's the important thing. Put another can opener in there. Oh, hello. Scared me. Another water bottle. We'll stick that in the lunchbox as well. Clears more space. Right, let's go back through. Is there a door? Yes, there is. Oh, there's a zombie there as well. I'll take the water. Has he woken up? One of the zombies we killed, probably. What have you got? A crowbar? What's the damage on a crowbar? Okay, so what we're going to do is shuffle some things about here. And see if we can... I think I just made that worse for me there. I'm being stupid. There's got to be a way for me to... Oh, there we go. So we are getting pretty full now. So it might be worth, once it's morning... yeah, once it's morning to go and head to the trader and sell anything we don't need. And get anything we do. So I don't like spending too much money. I like to save it to get things we need. You know, early game, the things you want to be grabbing is magazines, ammunition, keep ammunition up, and things like that, basically. You don't want to be going for clothing and things like that because you end up finding a lot of what you need. Here's a problem now. I'm going to have to just get rid of some things I don't need. Let's go for that. Grab some more whiskey. And that's that. Just any of these. Okay, so it's now night. or it's getting to night. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through here. I'm going to find a spot to sleep. And I know the perfect spot. I'm going to go... Probably not the perfect spot, but this is where I'm going to sleep. So I'm going to go to the sleeping bag. Let's get that placed down and sleep. Oh, it's too early. 7:30 we can sleep. It's almost 7:30. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bother looting where it's dark like this. I'm going to jump to 7:30 and then we'll continue. After that, we might have a quick run up to the roof and see if there's a military crate, and then we'll head to the trader then to do a sell. So I'll jump to it. Okay, it's now morning. I'm going to get this flashlight off. I'm going to pick up the sleeping bag as well. Grab that. Make sure we got this out. So I'm not gonna bother looting upstairs. I'm just gonna take a quick rush to the top of the roof and see if there's any military crate. And I'm obviously gonna loot this guy. 20. I'm not gonna bother taking that. Take these guys out. Shouldn't have a problem. So that's an airdrop coming in. I'm not sure I'm gonna bother with that, unfortunately. Just because we don't really have the space until we go to the trader. Maybe we'll see it on the way out. Let's get this rush to the roof. Hello, sir. So I've always longed for a game like this. I just really wish it was like multiplayer, you know? It would just make such a better vibe. I mean, I guess it is interesting solo, but I feel like you can get, you know, after, you know, you get your base down, you get going, multiplayer is what's really going to keep it thriving. So that's why you need your advanced lockpicking. I don't think I can even get that, unfortunately, as much as I'd love to. Oh, okay. Guess I've done enough for that. I'll use the rest of those points later. So, these are tricky. Hold D. No. 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 Almost. Almost. Oh, that's that one gone. It's a bit finicky. Ah, and that's me out of lockpicks. So that's a shame. That would have been a good boost of money. But yeah, it's just really difficult in this game, those lockpicks. I've always had a problem with them. That's 23. That's 24 damage. So yeah, we won't need any of that. Let's get these in the... No, we'll take all of this as well. Wouldn't say we've got space. How much does that sell for? 100. This sells for 115, so we're going to get that in there. Let's go search this. I think there might be a military crate on the roof as well, which would be nice. So these things, oh, a shelf, that would be nice. So you can put placeables like shelves in your base and put things on them. Blades, that's very interesting. 40 each. I'll get rid of the smartphones then. Or that might be 40 for the lot, I don't know. Get some batteries. These are very important as well. Radio goes for 30. Get rid of the pencils. These are extremely important. Things like this you kind of want to save, you know, if you can, but I wouldn't say early game we can because we need a base down. We need some storage and things like that. So we got those. Not lockpicks. I think we can just go straight up. I'm going to double check, make sure there's nothing over here. There is. Give this a search. Okay, so that's water jug, dirty water jug. So we'll keep those. Scrap. That's very important. Okay. Price 20. I'm actually going to get rid of that for scrap. I'm going to take 762 ammunition. Yeah, so scrap's very useful. I'm not quite sure how you get scrap other than finding like vehicles that you can sort of salvage. Because that's the problem I got into in when I started playing a little bit, is trying to find scrap. I was like, okay, I'm just having to go around looking for salvaged vehicles. Oh, abandoned high tier crate. That's what we're looking for. Oh, okay. So this is storage. Okay, storage. We're off to a good start. So that's all of that. If I remember correctly, there might actually be another something else to loot here. That might be it, actually. So, here we are at the almost a scavenger safe zone. I was just looking on the map. I think this is one of the new things they had in the last update. Scavenger safe zone. So I wanna check that out at some point. But here we are at the Valley safe zone. Let me get that right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just come straight into here, and these are all the traders, and we're gonna sell the weapons that we're not gonna want to use. Now, the weapon I'm thinking about using is this one because this is 7.62. It's going to be a little bit easier to manage, but I don't think we have a magazine for it. Maybe we'll be able to buy one. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll just sell all the weapons. I think that might be what we do. Yeah, I might just do that. So equipment trader I don't think it really matters what trader you use. And then unload all ammo before you sell it. So that one's unloaded. I'm going to sell that straight away. Unload. Oh, still can't unload that. So we're going to sell that as well. We don't need that ammunition. I'll unload it. Still can't unload it. We're going to sell that. We're going to make sure there's nothing in here. No. Yeah. We're going to sell that as well. In storage size. Let's get a vest. That's some extra vest. So what I'm going to do. Oh, that might be worth it as well, actually. But it'd be nice to find that instead of paying for it. Okay, we're going to get it. We are going to get it. Stick it there. So it's just extra space. It was a bit of money, but that's okay. That is okay. We're now going to go books trader, medical supplies. See, that's what we need, a small med kit. Oh, is it? No, sorry, that's not what we need. It's like a bag to put materials in. We don't need anything from in there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head. There's a red airdrop there. I'm going to head to that airdrop. That'll be where I head now. So, which direction is that? This way? Yeah. But before you use firearms, it's very good to find a some sort of muzzle, like a suppressor or a silencer or something along those lines. It's very useful. So you can just pop that straight in the bag. Saves a bit of space. And currently, as it stands, you can put backpacks inside of backpacks, and like there's no weight limit, so you can just continually make backpacks. So you can just have a limited space, which I will use. Because it's there to use. It's even an option in the settings. So this is medical supplies. Not a medical bag, unfortunately, but we'll take all of it. We're going to loot this place. Because we can. I'm just going to keep an ear out in case somebody comes up behind me. So that was charcoal tablets. Those work just the same as water purification pills, I think, anyway. So I'm not going to worry with all of that. That's gas station shit. Oh, hello. You gave me a wee surprise. So yeah, we don't want the fuel. There's another crawler. We're going to find a little something in here. So we're going to probably find things... Oh, let's loot this body first. So we're probably going to find things that are like building supply related in there. So there should be some money involved, hopefully. Oh, hello. Oh, another touch. Oh, and I'm actually wounded. So what we've got to do now is look for a bandage and use. I'm going to use another one as well, just to get that health up. Right, let's search in here now. So tools cabinet. So that is very good for like base building. When you put that down, you can put a whole bunch of stuff before you go out for a loot run in that tool cupboard, which is excellent. Let's get rid of this guy as well. So I might end up basing very close to where we're at now. Let's just do that straight away. Get that in there. It's not too far anyway from where we're at. So we're going to quickly check it out. Large toolbox. That's what we want. So we can just pop any tools we get. Oh, including alcohol. Purification pills. Not batteries. That can go in there though. I think that's it. Oh, charcoal tablets. And that's that. This place, oh, Jesus, came out of nowhere. If they get the first hit, that's, that's really annoying because you can usually just not get hit at all if you're the first one to hit them. It's just really annoying because you don't really want to use all your bandages. Somebody died there. Let's go for a little shot. I like this gun. It's got a nice feel to it. And if anyone runs up behind us, we're just going to hit them with this. Cleared out most of them. So a suppressor is really nice because it just means your back's clear. You don't have to worry. I'm hoping those lot had something good on them. Oh, a tent. You know what? Let's go straight to the base and pop these down because that is, we've got some good stuff already. Got some good stuff already. Toolbox, a tool cabinet, and a campsite tent has got storage in it, so we can just pop them down and call that home. Take the money. So I'm gonna avoid these. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid these guys and just head to the base. I think we might need to clear this place out. But this place, I'd say, is perfect for setting up a base. It's very central to the map. You got your trader there. You've got very, I would say, pretty easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but not easy for us right now. But, once we've got some ammo and some more equipment, this here is very good loot. There's a boss there. It's a very good starting location. So we'll clear this place first quickly, make sure there's no zombies. So let's place some of these things. I was thinking they can go inside as well, which I might take advantage of that. And put this in this room. How do you turn things again? Shift and Q. Oh, that's it. There we go. And we'll just place that right there. So now we can pop things in there as well. And we'll place the tool cupboard. We'll put the tools... We're going to put the tools over here just simply because it's going to be quicker access to our workbenches, which we're going to put in here as well. So I'm going to put the workbench on that wall actually, so I'm going to stick that here. Any tools we get, we can just stick in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the important ones in there. Charcoal tablets, water purification. And these things are going to get sold. We don't need any of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear a bit of this town. Now, let's run in here, and it's actually getting nighttime, I think. It is. So we're going to pop the sleeping bag down. Let's pop the sleeping bag down in here. And when it hits 7:30, we're going to sleep and wait till morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call it a wrap here for the first episode. I'm going to clear the town and hopefully gain enough supplies and weaponry and money to be able to clear the first infestation and also this boss, which will be excellent for the next episode. So I hope you enjoy and see you in the next one.